Dylan.
This is Leslie.
This is Music and Mascara in the car.
Woohoo! Today we are going to be talking about should you get the new iPhone or not, y'all?
That's a good question. So the new iPhone came out the other day. The iPhone 8, the 8 Plus, and the 10. And we have iPhone 7s. And we were trying to decide whether we're going to get a new one or not because we like the latest stuff. Obviously,
yeah.
because new iPhone.
Yes.
And because of doing all this stuff and doing, all the live content and stuff that we do, obviously having the latest phone's awesome. But there's some things to think about whether it's worth spending an extra at least $250, $300 to get the iPhone 10 over like the iPhone 8.
I know, I keep wanting to call it the X. Just X sounds better.
Well, and there's
right?
no 9 because you can't have an iPhone X.
I did see that they were calling it, and it is X or 10. So they're calling it the iPhone 10 because apparently it's the 10th anniversary.
Right.
And it's just totally new technology, and it makes you want it because it's the latest and greatest, right? Like, it's weird that you come out with an 8 and then you say there's a 10 and you're like, why would you want the 8, right?
Yep. So maybe the reasons to get it.
Literally been something we've been researching. So yeah, what would be?
Well, the reasons to get it obviously is the display is super sweet, and also the better camera. Now, those of you that have not used an iPhone 7 Plus camera with the wide-angle second camera thing,
Yeah, the portrait thing, the image
portrait
stabilization.
mode, super slick,
Right.
super worth having. So the iPhone 10 is a cool way to get that, but not in the humongous phone, because the 8 Plus is a massive phone. But they all have the same processors and stuff. The display is better. It does that.
Well, I know the 8 Plus has a bigger RAM, right? The 8 Plus and the 10 does have
more
bigger
RAM.
Yeah.
Yep. And of course the 10 can do that goofy stuff with the face and the chicken and the smiling pile of poo and all that. And emojis, that's what it's called.
I was kind of excited about that. I forgot about that. Maybe I still want a 10.
So super cool. It is cool, and it is kind of the cutting edge of the thing. I like the fact that the body of the phone actually has stainless steel instead of aluminum, which it won't like chip and get beat up as much, as the normal one. So, but reasons to not get the iPhone 10 also.
I mean, I think the first thing that comes to mind is when we watch that address, right? Like, face recognition is new, and it failed twice on
live television
of their debut. How embarrassing!
I can unlock my phone with my thumb in my pocket. Right. Which has its disadvantages also. But the facial recognition thing, I'm still a little iffy on. Also, since the phones now come in 64 gig or 256 gig, that means you have to pay $1,000 for a 64 gig phone, when in reality you're gonna want the 256 one, which means you're gonna have to pay $1149 for the phone that you want. I just don't know if Animojis, face recognition, which is a thing I don't really want anyways, or I don't really care about, is worth, at that point, $400 more than the other phone.
Yeah, but from your perspective, I know the smaller phone with the better features, because you really don't want a Plus. What you want lives in the 8 Plus, right? But if you could get it in the more compact size of the 10, I think that is going to be the appeal of a lot of people.
Right. I think you and I have a benefit of the fact that we're actually getting two phones, because you're getting one and I'm getting one. And I think what we've come to figure out here is that for, $800 for the regular 8 plus you got to pay a little extra for more memory.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we decided that with more memory, the 8 Plus is $949, something like that.
I don't remember, yeah.
Okay, so you're still, the 8 Plus with extra memory, you're still less than the X with
The
smallest
small X,
one.
yeah.
Right? So I think, since me and you each have to get a phone, and because we're allowed to look at each other's phones and don't have joint Facebook accounts and all that kind of crap, that you should get the big one and I should get the little one. And then when I need to use the 8, and then when I need to use the sweet camera, I'll just use your phone.
Which is hilarious because it's the exact same setup we had with the 6, right?
Yeah.
So you had a 6, I had a 6 Plus, and then I went back to a regular size phone, and now, yeah, I think I do. The 7 Plus had features that I kind of wish I had. So yeah, maybe I do want a bigger phone next go around. And so another thing we talked about is it even worth it? Like, we both have 7s. There's technically nothing wrong with our phones. So
Right.
do you justify even making a new purchase? But speed is a thing, and it's an entirely new chip, which is going to mean it's faster.
Yep.
And we run all this software.
Yeah.
So I
Even
mean,
the software we're running right now, the Switcher Studio stuff that we're using right now, to have a faster software would make it better.
right.
It would absolutely make it better. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm curious, like, are you considering getting the new phone? And do you want an 8 or an 8 Plus or an X? Like, we kind of carried you through our conversation and what we're thinking about doing, but what are you thinking about? And what have you found, like, pros and cons wise, of having this new phone?
And convoluted and all over the place as it sounds, what we've really figured out is the 10 is really expensive for technology that we're not sure that we even want.
Right. I think the confidence just isn't there yet.
I agree.
I personally don't. And I'm not saying you can't sell me on it. So if you're like set, like, oh no, you have to have a 10, like, tell me why. I want to know.
Yeah. And, but we've also decided that if you're a content creator like we are that uses this for a lot of photos, a lot of video, a lot of live stuff, that having that better camera, at least having one around, is a thing, because it really will up your Facebook Live game. It'll really up your video, production game, to have the faster processor and have the better camera. So I think we should get an 8 and an 8 Plus. The other thing that we talked about doing is we're also not going to jump on the bandwagon like the minute we can order them right now, I think.
Yeah.
But we decided that we are not going to pre-order them. We're going to wait until the rush kind of dies down a little bit, hear a little bit more reviews, be a little wise about it. I'm not going to be one of those people who's like camping out in front of Apple to get the new phone just to have the new phone.
Which we've never
done that.
Never.
And I just think that
we do get excited, but not
yeah,
that
it's
excited.
fun. It's always fun.
Yeah.
But I think that we definitely are going to just chill for a little bit and wait until.
Not that we're not going to download iOS 11 this week, though.
Oh no, absolutely. We'll probably make another video about that.
Yeah.
So, also, if you are interested in upping your Facebook Live game, there's 2 things I think you should know about. One is this app that we're using, and you can go to betterlivestream.com and learn more about that. And the other thing is we are working on a video series, so stay tuned for it, about how to make your live streams better, how to make more people watch them, and that sort of stuff.
And we did a lot of planning. Like, if you've been following us, we've talked about it a couple times lately, but we're literally have at least the first video pretty well mapped out. Like, we're ready to start shooting. So
if there's any questions you
definitely
have
coming
about
soon.
that, let us know, and we would love to hear from you. The other thing is, I want to know, the question for this video is, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
which phone are you going to get? And once you get that phone, please check back in with us and let us know, was it worth it? Did it do what you needed to do? Are you glad you did what you did? I'm sure we'll be talking more about this Apple stuff.
Yep.
So
Good stuff, y'all.
yeah, man. Thanks a lot. We will talk to you all soon. Have a good one.